Merry meet, my dear soul. Welcome to your tarot reading for today. In today's tarot reading, I felt very called to draw some cards for you because I feel like your spirit guides have been trying to communicate with you and have been trying to send you signs about this twin flame journey. So we are going to be uncovering these signs and what they mean for you in today's tarot reading. I hope that this reading finds you in a moment that you feel open to receiving the loving messages from your spirit guides. So let's start. Okay, so let's start with these four cards and then we're going to draw some more as we move along the reading. So, first you have the Five of Earth. So, you might be wondering why you've been feeling very nostalgic lately. You might be feeling a little bit cold as well. Literally, like physically cold. And I feel like you might have been wondering why maybe the opportunities that you have been seeing or chasing have not really been growing. It's almost like the seeds that you've been planting haven't exactly been growing at the pace that you've been wanting them to grow at. I feel like this has caused you to feel a little bit discouraged, and I feel like, it's like you're trying to give your best. You're giving your best. You're giving all of your heart and soul. You're watering your garden. You're doing your best here. I see that you've been trying to, like, in the same sense of things being like a garden, when you planted your seeds, you've been trying to water them, fertilize them, you've been giving them sunlight. I see that you've been putting a lot of time, care, and attention onto these seeds that you've been planting, but I do feel like there's kind of been a pause here. There's kind of been some stagnancy, and I feel like this is causing you to feel discouraged. I do see that you've kind of been feeling or wondering when things are going to finally start looking up. And I do see that, there's definitely some fear, some anxiety that things might not go the way that you've been wanting them to go. So this is the first, one of the first signs that I'm seeing for you, that your spirit guides are trying to push you into a better direction. Now, I do feel like what your spirit guides are trying to say about this situation, this situation of stagnancy, I do feel like you are being called here to take it slow, take it easy, because I feel like you have been doing a lot of work so that, okay, the keywords here are so that your twin flame relationship can finally progress. But your spirit guides want you to stop here. They want you to have a certain pause, because the so that I was just mentioning shouldn't be the reason or the sole reason that you are doing all of these, these improvements, these, renovations, for lack of better words. So I do feel like your spirit guides are calling you to pause. Just pause here and take things one day at a time, take things one step at a time. I do feel like there's this sense of urgency. There's a rush here to get things going, to get things moving. You might feel like, okay, I need to get my life together again so that this twin flame relationship can prosper, so that this twin flame relationship can keep moving. But your spirit guides want you to start looking inwards. Your spirit guides want you to start paying attention to yourself. because I see that you are putting out a lot of energy. You're putting your energy onto these things that you want to manifest and grow, right? And with the King of Fire here, the king, when it comes to tarot, the king typically is about your outer world. What are you expressing? What are you giving out into the world? Whereas the queen's energy is more about the world within. And so I do feel like you have been expending your energy outwards to different things, different situations, different manifestations. And a lot of energy is going on to all of these things, but not to yourself. And when you start to have that imbalance between the energy that you are putting out and the energy that you are receiving, that's when things will start to slow down. Okay, so I do feel like your spirit guides here are giving you a sign, telling you to pause at the moment. So if you have been noticing that things just have been taking a lot longer, opportunities are kind of like, you're not feeling very confident or very certain about these things, your spirit guides are trying to slow you down at the moment. I see that this is a period of rest. This is supposed to be a time for you to kind of be at a slow pace. You should be going at a slow pace here. You should be, taking it easy, giving yourself the love and care that you need at the moment. Because I feel like the message here is you're trying to... You're looking for different things that are going to make you happy. So you're looking at all of these external factors that are going to make you happy, and that's what you are spending your energy on. But right now, you kind of need to focus inwards and make yourself happy from within, regardless of your environment. And speaking of environment, I do feel like there kind of needs to be a change of scenery here. Maybe you need like a little vacation, or maybe you need to go on a trip with your friends or your family or something like that. Maybe you are also in the process of a new move, or you've been thinking about it. I do feel like a change of scenery is kind of needed here for you to get the rest that you deserve and the rest that you need, because I feel like your spirit guides strongly urge you to get this rest once and for all, because I feel like you've kind of been going and going and going and going, and there just hasn't been any real time to just stop for a moment and look within. Yes, okay. So I do feel like your spirit guides want you to go within for the meantime. They want you to take this pause, because I do see that there are exciting things that are about to enter your life, and your spirit guides want you to be prepared for this great blessing. Now, if you can see on this card here, there is this like moon, or this planet that is huge, and it's slowly emerging, but right now it's still kind of faded, it's still kind of in the dark here. Now I do see that there is something big that is about to happen in your life. This is the sign that your spirit guide is really trying to send to you. There is something big that is about to enter your life, but with your current energy, with your current, your current state, your spirit guides are saying you are not exactly ready for this just yet. You need to rest. You need to recover. You need to take some time for yourself before jumping in to this big blessing. Okay, I'm seeing that this is almost like a test from the universe to see, how well can you take care of yourself before you begin to take care of others. Now, with the Queen of Earth, okay, I'm seeing that this is definitely a call for you to look within and find stability within. Find self-validation, self-soothing techniques that you can do and practice on your own without having to look for these external factors to make you feel better. You have the 9 of air, so there's definitely been a lot of overthinking. There's been a lot of sleepless nights, and it's kind of like you're trying to fight all of these thoughts. You're trying to cut them out like with blades. I'm seeing blades for some reason. It's like you are trying to cut all of these thoughts out, but I am seeing that there's something here that you are almost like refusing to think about or refusing to feel. So it's like whenever a negative thought comes into your mind, I feel like they are trying to tell you something about yourself that needs a bit more love and attention, but it's like you want to just completely cut it out because you don't have time to think about it. And here with the Three of Earth, I do feel like, your spirit guides are saying it's time for you to work with them. It's time for you to listen to their guidance because they're trying to guide you to this big, beautiful blessing that is about to enter your life. And at the moment, your spirit guides really want you to rest. Now, here with the moon card, you can see the big moon is sleeping. And that is really what you are being called to do right now. And your spirit guides want you to collaborate with them. And, you don't have to do much. You literally just have to rest and just go easy on yourself for the meantime. Now, let's look at other signs. We're going to pull out a different tarot deck this time. Okay, this is absolutely beautiful, Divine Soul. Now, what's very interesting to me is you do have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands in this spread, which does talk about divine partnership. And I am getting other messages as well. So let's start with those. Now, first of all, you have the Hermit card. So this definitely is a time for you to self-reflect and go within. You might be in hermit mode right now, or you are being called to go into this hermit mode and really find a safe space, a sanctuary within yourself. Okay, you have the Queen of Wands, which is about you learning how to play with your own magic, you believing in your own magic, you discovering your own power. And I see that by going within, you are going to find your own light. You're going to be very shocked that, hey, oh my goodness, I can actually manifest this. I can actually do this. I can experience this. And I see that this is going to bring you a lot of happiness. And with this King of Wands, I see that once you are able to nourish yourself, once you are able to inspire confidence, passion, creativity, happiness, joy within yourself, you are then able to bring that into your reality. All of the things that you see around you are going to reflect the magic and power you found and believed in yourself. And going back to, this divine partnership with the King and the Queen of Wands, I do see that this is definitely a confirmation that looking within at this moment is going to benefit you and your twin flame on this twin flame journey. So instead of having to do so many different things externally for this relationship, do things for yourself, and then it will translate into your relationship. And so you have the Sun here, which does have a very powerful energy. This is about you finding the confidence within yourself. This is about you, being free, enjoying life, having no attachments to the outcome, and also not having any attachments toward uncertainty or doubt. Just because you have an intrusive thought, just because you have a certain doubt in your mind, it doesn't mean that that is going to be like what manifests. Simply allow these thoughts to pass by and continue enjoying your own presence in your own life. I'm seeing that balance and harmony are on the horizon here for you. I feel like this is something you must do, and your twin flame will then reflect, this self-work. At the moment, you might be very excited for things to speed up. You might be, in a rush. for things to keep going. But I do see again with this Ace of Wands, now is the time for you to slow down and rest and allow things to come to you. You have the Judgment card, which is the Yes card, and I'm also seeing that this is an ascension here. There is, there is going to be something bigger and brighter coming toward you. And I also love that the Judgment is right underneath the sun, because this does tell me that your spirit guides are confirming that there is a great blessing that is about to enter your life. It might not be at the time that you've been hoping for. It might, make you wait a little bit more. You have the Hanged Man. It might cause you to, practice patience. It's going to require patience, basically. But I am seeing that there is a wish fulfillment here. I'm seeing that some other signs you might want to look out for, are number one, you might be seeing a lot of lions. That might be a like totem animal, spirit animal, or some sort of symbol for you. I feel like you might even see like a lion tattoo on someone or something like that. Whatever way, shape, or form this lion comes into your experience, you are going to see that as a sign that you have the strength to keep going. Another thing that I am seeing here is that the clouds are speaking to you, and I feel like you might be seeing certain shapes, letters, numbers in the sky, which do symbolize different things. You might be seeing, like, let's say a cloud that looks like the number 5, which symbolizes change. You might be seeing like a heart in the sky, which does symbolize love. So you might be seeing different shapes, different numbers, letters in the sky, and they're all going to mean different things for you. And your spirit guides want you to trust your intuition. As soon as you see that certain cloud, that certain shape or whatever, what is that symbol trying to communicate with you? What is your first thought? What is your first feeling or reaction to that? And other signs that you might be noticing, you might be seeing snake plants or aloe vera plants, and as well as candles. So I love that we have 2 candles lit up right here. This does sort of symbolize this confirmation, from your spirit guides. I'm definitely seeing a lot of flames here. You might be seeing some fire or fireworks. Okay, so the fire can be like flames, or like a fire logo or something like that. There's something to do with flames or fire here. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of flames. And another thing is you might be seeing fireflies. So all of these signs that your spirit guides are trying to send you is for you to, number 1, slow down, and number 2, to give yourself the TLC that you that you need and that you deserve. Because I do see that your energy right now is really in this hermit mode. It's in this preparation for something really big that's about to enter your life. Now, this is what I am seeing for you. These are the signs that your spirit guides are trying to show you, Divine Soul. And in our extended tarot reading, we will be looking at what this great blessing, what this big shift is going to, that's about to enter your life. Now, if you would like to join me over there, I will leave the link below. Thank you so much for joining me in today's tarot reading, and blessed be.